Well, viewers, if you're planning on celebrating and recognizing Memorial Day this weekend with a backyard barbecue, we want to make sure you're using the best practices with your propane. So, joining me now with tips on how you can enjoy your grilled hot dogs without injury is David Morales of the Firefighters Association of the state of New York. Hi, David. Thanks for joining me.
Hey, Chelsea, thanks for having me.
Of course. I want you to start off by giving us some statistics of Memorial Day injuries or some of the most common accidents around this time of year.
By far the most common accident or emergency we see are grill fires. This time of year, especially Memorial Day weekend, the first long weekend of this nice warm months, also July 4th weekend, people are breaking out the grills. They're trying to have parties. We time and time again see a lot of house fires that have been started or even backyard grill fires. And that's due to grills being put too close to houses when they're being used.
That's right. So, can you give us some tips for the placement of grills and what to consider when you're putting one in your backyard or your patio?
Yeah, of course. So at minimum, we ask at least 6 feet away from any structure, tree, house, anything like that. We see so many fires where the siding was melted or the side of the house got fire because they're put their grill right up against it. Sometimes on those little cement aprons that outskirt the round of the house. We really need you to put it at least 6 feet away. Don't go under any awnings. Don't go under any trees, anything that can catch fire.
Now, obviously, when we're having those backyard barbecues, those get togethers, there's kiddos running around, right? So, what are some tips for keeping those kids safe around the grills?
Yeah, children should not be using the grill at any time for any reason. You want to have them a safe distance away under adult supervision. Likewise, you should never leave your grill unattended while it's on. Even if it's to run inside because you forgot the ketchup or mustard, it only takes a few seconds for a truly fatal mistake to possibly happen.
Now, do you have any common mistakes that people do often when they're using grills?
Yeah, I think one of the big ones is when you pull out the grill for the first time, it should not be while people are waiting there with empty plates for a meal. You should pull it out the day before, a couple hours before, and you want to check your grill. The first time you pull it out, you want to go through it and test it to make sure everything is working properly. There's no damage. Your propane tanks are in one piece. Your hose lines aren't cracked, and there aren't any leaks going on. That is the number one thing we recommend. You want to clean your grill before you actually use your grill.
Now, if there is an accident or someone is injured by a grill flame or a campfire, what should they do?
If your grill starts on fire, the number one thing we say, call 911 immediately. We would rather have you call 911 and then cancel us partway through because you didn't need us than not calling when you did need us, and our delayed response time could cause more problems for you. So what we see a lot of people doing are, oh, I've got a fire extinguisher, and that's really great. You should have a fire extinguisher or something to extinguish those flames, but the fire extinguisher may not be able to fully extinguish the fire. And if you are in that situation and you haven't called 911 yet, minutes can feel like hours.
David, how can people learn more and see all of the tips that you guys have to offer?
If you go on our website, fasny.com, you can see all kinds of things getting ready for the summer and the warmer months. We are always releasing press releases, doing media interviews like this one, letting people know the safe ways to use their grill. We want people to have a fun, safe time during the warm months.
All righty, David, thank you so much for your time. Have a great day.
Thanks, Chelsea.
If you want to hear these tips again or have more questions about keeping your backyard barbecue safe, you can visit fasny.com.